everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry if I'm fixing my bangs a lot. I got big old foreheads. I'm trying to cover that thing up. But hey, everybody. Y'all gonna get an early upload today. I think it's been about a week since I uploaded. But let me tell y'all what I got going on here. And we're gonna get into it. So, I've never done this before on my channel. I actually had this the other day and I didn't record it. And I was like, I gotta record it. It's an oldie but goodie. I wasn't making videos when this started popping off, but don't even matter. I have chicken basil sausage, which is actually bomb, cucumber, rice, beloved sauce that I actually added a little more onions to. So I'm just going to be pouring that in there as I go. I have some boiled eggs as well. And look, if I do say so myself, look how awesome that boiled egg turned out. Okay, I did that. Red Solo cup, Minute Maid strawberry lemonade. Bomb. And I have the spicy sauce. Not the 2 times. This is the regular. But I am planning on putting a little bit, like just a little bit of this on the rice. And the only reason I'm doing this is because of Tasha from Stuff and Tasha. Because every time they do this, she pours some of the sauce on her rice. And I'm like, you know what? Well, why does that sound bomb though? Anyway, how are you guys doing? Now that I have explained what I'm eating, I'm about to get up in it. Oh, it smells so good. And then what I tend to do with a few pieces of salt, look how brown, is just dump them over here in here. That way, as I'm grabbing the sauce, I can grab me a sausage too. And then the eggs, because just the eggs taste really good with the sauce. And then the cucumber for the freshness. Y'all already know. Now, you may or may not be wondering, Tonya, what's up with this early upload? Why are you uploading so early in the day? That's because my job kicked us out, y'all. They kicked us smooth out last week. Let me get a bite of this real quick, y'all. My sausage fell. So right now the rice is still hot. I literally just finished cooking and came over here. My dog wants some of my food so bad. I might give him a piece of sausage though. Actually, it's really good with that 2 times. It's hot though. But last Tuesday, so a week ago, we all went to work. Later on that day, we found out that was the last day. So, we all been working home ever since. So, I am extremely thankful. I'm sorry, this light is real. So, I'm sorry if y'all can't see the food. It's real out here, y'all. Please be careful. Please be careful. Something I didn't bring was napkins. Because of course I didn't. I always forget napkins. It never fails. So y'all tell me what y'all been, if y'all been home, what have y'all been watching on Netflix? I just watched Train to Busan. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. But I think that's the name of it. Oh, really? It's a Korean film. So there are subtitles? My dog is stalking me. So there are subtitles, but it's totally was such a good movie. And I get how some people might have to be in the mood because it's a zombie movie. You know what I mean? So I get how some people might have to be in the mood for that. But it's a really good movie. I guess a genuinely entertaining, high octane action type movie, like for real. Can't have nothing. So I guess my question is, if you guys are working from home and you have children, how are you balancing that? No. Back up. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Drop the whole egg on the ground. Typically, I wouldn't mind, but because the dog's here and the spice is saucy, I don't want that drama. Anyway, like I was saying before, I'm over here messing up. How are y'all balancing being at home with the children? And I'm also not saying that like, oh no, how dare you have to be with your kids now. That's not necessarily what I mean, but I mean, typically on a regular basis, we don't really spend that much time with our kids, especially if you're working, they're at school, which means the only time you really get to spend together is when you I'm gonna have to wash all this. Is when you come home from work and then on the weekends. And that just depends on your schedule. But I just hope everybody's staying safe out there. Only go out if you have to. The thing that gets me in DC, we have cherry blossoms, and people come from all around the world during this time of the year, early spring, to come see them in bloom, which is cool. Like, that's fine. But not now. And there was people out there recently looking at the cherry blossoms. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, and then I'm sorry for the people who, can't work. You just can't work. I was fortunate enough to work for a company that offered some type of program. Actually, I mean, if we're going to be honest, they didn't offer it at first. We did not have a telework policy at my job until all this stuff happened. So they made all that happen within like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then we were home. I will say though, I am extremely happy being at home with the puppy. Kind of similar to what I said about the whole kid situation. I don't really hang out with Indiana a lot. Like we not kicking it for real. By the time I get home from work, do what I gotta do, take a shower, get him situated, find me something to eat, take him out. By the time I do all that, it's time to go to bed. And then on the weekend, I'm so tired from just life and work stuff. Not to mention running errands, cleaning the house, all that. I'm still not really, even though we're in the house together, I'm still not really spending that much time with my dog, to be honest. This is me on lunch break, though. My dog's just standing there. I wish I could see him. He right there. Just staring up at my mouth. And I fed him. I fed him before I got on camera. Because I'm like, you know what, you right. Let me make sure you good first. It wouldn't have mattered. That's why y'all see me giving him some food. I do give Indiana people food, but I don't give them anything with dairy. See how big my forehead is? Ugh. I don't give them anything with dairy. I don't give them anything spicy. Mainly just meat and vegetable. It's like, I don't know what time it is. It might be 2. But this is my first meal. This is the first time I'm eating today. It's just staring at me. So, one thing I will say though, with the kids in my area being out of school, they don't know what to do with themselves. I don't know what the plan is as far as like schoolwork or whatever. And I'm sounding real old because I would have. Now, I'm not saying that the pandemic isn't as serious as it is, but as a kid, you don't understand that. All you know is that now you don't have to go to school. And if I was in middle school and somebody was like, oh yeah, you don't have to go to school for the rest of the year, because in Virginia, they shut school down for the rest of the school year. They haven't made up their mind in Maryland yet, but, ooh, excuse me, y'all. But yeah, Virginia schools shut down. And everybody's supposed to be practicing social distancing, and that's cool, that's fine. But I don't think our kids know that. Because to be completely honest with you, I don't know if y'all gonna hear it throughout this video. Because right now I don't have anything on. It's just quiet. You might hear the dog walk around. But the kids are outside playing. And I live, like my apartment complex, right? Where my building is right, I guess, in front of a playground. So whenever the kids get rowdy, I can hear it. Which goes back to what I was saying about social distancing. Now, technically, we are supposed to be practicing social distancing. So to me, that means that the kids wouldn't be able to play outside. One, I don't know how often they are cleaning the playground. And 2, it's a gang of kids that be outside. And it's funny. It's ironic because the one time you can actually be outside, be inside, and nobody's going to say anything about you being outside, meaning like, I don't know, I'm 30, right? Growing up, if we spent too much time in the house, our parents were like, nah, go outside. Or we getting annoying with them. Nah, go outside. Go play outside. Go outside. This is the one situation where there is no go play outside. Like, you pretty much stuck in the house. Boy, move. Move. Sorry, y'all. I spilled a whole bunch of stuff on my jeans. I spilled this sauce on my jeans. I hope I can get it out. I done spilled it on my shirt. I'm a mess right now. At least I'm clean from here up. So anyway, I was telling him to move because he was licking on my jeans. But this is the one time where it's actually excusable to be in the house. Now I went outside today because I had some stuff at work I had to pick up. But other than that, I've been in the house. People ought to be lucky I even know what day it is. Because I'm telling you, I barely know. Alright, y'all, I'm starting to get full. Let me get that down. Alright, eat these 2 eggs though, because these eggs is bomb in the sauce. I didn't sleep all that well last night. I'm not quite sure why. Well, actually, I'm lying. I know. Yesterday, I took a nap. And it was a pretty late nap. So by the time it was time for me to go to sleep, I wasn't sleepy. So I'm eating this other egg, and I think I'm done. I gotta get to work. And clean all this up. That's so many things. It's funny. Because doing mukbang, right? You think, I'm pretty sure everybody thought the same thing I thought. Like, oh, like you're just eating on camera. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's totally a big deal. You have to go buy the food or have the food delivered or cook the food. Then you have to set up the food, set up your camera or your phone, press record. Hopefully you got something to talk about. Me, I just be coming up here because I be missing y'all, and I haven't uploaded in about a week, I think. It's my dog, y'all. Then you're on camera, which is already a weird concept. Because you're essentially talking to yourself. You're eating food in front of a camera, just rambling about whatever. Now, after the camera goes off, you still gotta clean. If you cook something, you gotta wash them dishes. And you be full. Excuse me, so Lord knows you don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like doing it. But it's a big bite. Boom. Put a little bit of everything. So I'm sorry if I wasn't up here too long. Honestly, I was just hungry. And I was like, well, if I gotta eat anyway, Might as well throw this in front of the camera. Alright, last one. I had to cut my dog off. So I only have 5 pieces of sausage and 2 cucumbers left. Ain't too bad. I also didn't make that much food because I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat it all if I did. So, I don't want to waste food. Depending on how good he is. Excuse me, y'all. I might hook him up with the rest of them sausages throughout the day. I try not to give him, like, while I do give him people food, I try not to give him too much because he will get sick. That strawberry lemonade bomb. Alright, y'all. I'm about to sign out. 20 minutes ain't bad, right? Like, 20 minutes ain't bad. So, again, y'all, please be safe out there. Make good choices. Make good decisions. If you don't have to go anywhere, please don't go anywhere. If you have to go somewhere, like if you have to go to work or the grocery store, just be safe. Just be safe. Really quick, non-food related. I took Uber to and from my job today because I had to pick up a laptop. And going to my job, I just so happened to get in the car with the director of operations for Howard University Hospital. And just talking to him, because it's different when you hear things and then when you hear them firsthand, you know. And he was talking about how bad it is in these hospitals. People buying up all these masks and gloves to the point where the hospitals can't even, like, they don't have the supply for their own people. And at his hospital, they have 10 coronavirus tests a day. So after that 10th one is done, they have to turn people away. So if there's any way, and I might have more information in my next video, maybe, but if anybody can donate, or if you have a stockpile of masks or gloves at the house that you could give to your local hospital, just please do so. Talking to him put a lot of things in perspective for me as far as how the public is handling the situation. It's not that the coronavirus isn't serious or that people shouldn't take it seriously, but what we have to be mindful of the things that we choose to stockpile. And masks and gloves, we do not need to stockpile. We need to make sure that our healthcare professionals have the necessary equipment so they can deal with whatever they need to deal with. Stockpiling paper towels and toilet paper isn't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think if they're elderly. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's older men and women that's going to the grocery stores that might need toilet paper or paper towels or paper plates or whatever, and the shelves are empty. That's why I'm giving a lot of stores credit, because they're like, hey, you know, ask an associate. We got your own little you know, whatever stash over here, supply over here specifically for y'all. And I think that's an awesome idea, because the way these people are buying up these shelves is crazy. It's bananas. But that's really all I had to say. I kept y'all on the line for about 25 minutes. So, again, y'all be safe. Make good decisions. I love each and every one of y'all. Right now, we are on that road to 500. I think 500, I'll either do like a Q&A, or maybe I'll go live. Maybe I'll have Christina and Wayne over. Maybe we'll go live. Maybe we'll do a drinking game or something. I don't know. But y'all can let me know what y'all think we should do for 500. Until next time, love y'all with all my heart. Indiana loves y'all too, even though he's too busy looking for food. But y'all have a good one and stay safe out there. I'm telling you, it's real. It's so real out there. Please be careful. I love y'all. See y'all later.